What's up, guys? Hello. Welcome back. Okay. It's like, welcome back to, what was it? Learn with Queen. I forgot what I named it. I'm not going to lie already. Anyways, I'm going to quickly go over how to add or enable quotes in StreamerBot and add them to your channel when you are live. All right. So we are going to hop on over to our Windows. All right. So basically, don't look at my unhinged chat quotes that are already there. They're very unhinged, okay, guys? So basically, what you're going to want to do is open up your StreamerBot, and you're going to go over here to Settings, and you're going to go over here to Quotes. And you're basically going to want to enable this. Right here is your important. This is the minimum permissions to be able to add a quote. Only moderators and broadcasters can delete quotes. So I set mine to VIPs and take off subscribers. So anyone that is a VIP or higher, like a moderator or myself, can add a quote. In order to add a quote, you will go over to the documentation. Basically, go over here and go to documentation. And I will briefly go over that with you. There's a lot, as you can tell. So basically, this is the quotes, and this is where we're at. We're enabling it. We did our moderators, and these are the commands you have. So basically, how to add a quote. So you're gonna do exclamation point quote space add space, and then the quote you want to add. So this can be anything you want. You can do quotations, whatever, the person who did it, anything, and it's gonna store whatever you write. Okay. You don't have to put the little brackets. Just whatever you want to write, you put there. So that will add your quote. Again, only moderators and broadcasters can delete quotes, and you just do the number. And then if you do want to display a quote, like a certain number quote, you just do quote and the number of the quote. Or if you do want to do a random note in your chat, you just do exclamation point quote. I will also hop back over to here and go over to my action. And basically, for me, I wanted confirmation that a quote got added. So I created a command here that says that whenever a quote's added, it displays that it was added, and it tells you the number, the ID, the quote ID. So people know if they add it in, they know, okay, number 7 is the one that I want to recall later on in a different stream, so I can make a funny. So basically, you're gonna want to, again, right click, add, write down the name of it, add quote. I added it to my group commands, and I have no queue. It's just default because I want it to play regardless. Then on your trigger, you're gonna want to go to core. And then you want to go to quotes because it is built into StreamerBots. And then every single time a quote is added. So you're going to hit quote edit. And that's it. It's going to add that there. And then basically my sub action is what I want it to display, or what I want the chat message to say when a quote is added. So I do exclamation point quote add, yada, yada, yada. Then your bot, or you know, depending on what you have, will say, quote, the thing that you just wrote has been successfully added by the person who did it. So if I did it, it will say me as quote number, and then it will say the quote ID number. So then that tells you, it'll say yada, yada, yada was added by Queen Fruit at quote number 13. And then later on, if you want to say exclamation point quote 13, it'll pop up in chat. And that's basically all you have to do for setting up quotes in StreamerBot. And yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, let me know, but it's pretty straightforward. All right, guys. Bye-bye.